It's 2:45 p.m. in Bangkok. Outside, the humidity is rising, but inside Marc's flat, the air conditioner is humming a cold, steady tune. Marc is staring at his reflection in the laptop camera. He's wearing a crisp, ironed white shirt. Below the camera line, however, he's just in his pajama shorts. Actually, if you look closely, his legs are covered in goosebumps.
Mind you, I wanted an adventure, but I didn't expect to be an ice cube. Anyway, I look professional. I mean, I'm fully functional, right?
At 3 p.m. sharp, the video call starts up. Frau Schmidt, his director, pops up on the screen, looking even more serious than usual.
Marc, good to see you. How's the connection?
Oh, it's perfect, Frau Schmidt. Good as gold.
Suddenly a low roar begins. It's a convoy of motorcycle taxis right outside his window. The noise is absolutely deafening.
Marc, you're cutting out. What on earth is that screaming sound? Are you in a factory or something?
Hang on a second, Frau Schmidt. As I was saying, the local infrastructure is...
Marc's mouse flies across the screen. He looks for the settings. Audio, noise suppression, high. The roar of the motorcycles vanishes from the call, though Marc can still feel his windows vibrating.
Better?
Much better. Anyway, let's get on with the report.
Marc talks for 40 minutes. He's brilliant, but he's absolutely freezing. The thing is, the AC is blowing directly onto his bare legs. He wants to move, but he can't let the directors see his pajamas. Basically, he has to sit perfectly still while his teeth chatter. 2 hours later, the meeting ends. Marc logs off and immediately kills the AC. All in all, it was a success, but he feels a bit out of sorts. He decides he needs to see some real people, so he gets ready to head out. Near his apartment block, a short walk down the street, he finds a small Mukrata restaurant, Thai barbecue. The air is thick with the smell of grilled pork. Marc sits at a tiny table in the corner. Next to him there seems to be a group of expats, laptops closed, beers open.
Come on, Marc. Strike up a conversation. At the end of the day, you can't just talk to a computer screen all week.
He waits for a gap in their conversation. He clears his throat.
Hey there. I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding the pace of this city a bit of a steep learning curve. Does the heat ever get easier?
The group stops. A guy with a deep tan blinks at him.
Yeah. It's Bangkok, man. I mean, it's always like this. You all right? You look a bit pale.
Oh, I'm fine. Actually, I was just a bit chilly at home in the aircon. You see, I'm running an experiment.
Right, cool. Anyway, as I was saying, guys...
The nomad turns back to his friends. Marc looks down at his plate. He feels completely out of his comfort zone. Actually, it's worse than that. A waitress arrives and drops a bucket of glowing hot coals into a hole in the middle of his table. Then she places a strange metal dome on top.
Right. Well, let's get honest here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Is it a soup? Is it a grill? Basically, it's a science project.
Marc stares at the plate of raw pork and the pile of cabbage. He looks at the dome. It's dry and getting very hot. He tentatively places a piece of pork on the top. It sticks immediately and starts to smoke.
Look at that. I'm a project manager. I can manage a budget of millions, but I can't manage a piece of bacon.
The smoke is drifting directly into the face of the nomad from before. The nomad coughs and turns around.
Whoa, hey, hang on a second, man. You got to put the lard on the top first so it doesn't stick. And put the water in the ring for the veggies. Here, let me show you.
The nomad leans over and expertly slides a piece of fat across the dome. It sizzles. He pours broth into the side. Marc watches, fascinated.
Ah, I see. To be fair, it's a very efficient design. It's integrated.
It's just dinner, mate. Don't overthink it. By the way, I'm Leo. I've been here 3 years. You looked like you were about to cry a minute ago.
Not at all. I was just analyzing the thermal properties of the grill. I'm Marc. Nice to meet you, Leo.
Right. Well, Mark, rest assured, the first mu crata is always a disaster. It's part of the steep learning curve. You want a beer?
Mark looks at the cold bottle of Chang. He thinks about his 9 a.m. meeting tomorrow. He thinks about his freezing flat.
Actually, that sounds great.
Mark takes a sip. It's not a German craft beer, but after a day of shivering in his pajamas, it's the best thing he's ever tasted.
It's a bit different from Berlin, but it'll do for now.